Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-hostess, Miss Mags, is here. Going to be doing another game from the all-time ELO game featuring using Digital Diamond Baseball. And tonight's matchup is going to be between the 1954 Cleveland Indians, World Series runner-ups, hey, Mr. Brody, and the World Champion 1983 Baltimore Orioles. So I'll be playing as the home team as usual, the 1983 Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore was one of my favorite teams in the late 70s into the 80s. So I'll be playing as them. Hey, Mr. Brody. So we still haven't got another co-host seat, or else Mr. Brody will probably be laying down next to Miss Mags there, but he still might go over there as he's looking at her right now. Anyway, so it'll be Scott McGregor on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles, the lefty, going against a Cleveland lineup which is as follows. I think it's Al Smith there. Al Smith is the left fielder batting first. Bobby Avila is your second baseman batting second. Larry Doby, the center fielder, bats third. Batting cleanup is Al Rosen, the first baseman. Batting fifth is the DH Wally Westlake. Batting sixth is the right fielder Dave Philly. Batting seventh, the shortstop George Strickland. Behind the plate is Jim Hegan, the catcher. And batting ninth, the third baseman is Rudy Regalado. So being the home team in a DH era, there is a DH in this game, as the Baltimore Orioles were. So the Baltimore Orioles lineup is as follows, chosen by me. In left field is, well, not the lineup, but the defense behind McGregor is John Lowenstein, the left fielder, Al Bumry in center, and Dan Ford in right. In the infield is Willie Hernandez. Is that Willie Hernandez? No, Leo Hernandez, sorry. Leo Hernandez. Cal Ripken Jr. at shortstop. Len Cicada. I chose him over Rich Dower for second base, even though Dower had more at-bats. Cicada had a little bit better offense overall. And they were both just fair, so I picked Cicada over Dower. And Eddie Murray is the first baseman. Behind the plate is Rick Dempsey. And on the mound, of course, like we said, is Scott McGregor. So Al Smith leads it off. Actually, let's go over Scott McGregor's stats first. Scott McGregor was 18-7 in 1983 with a 3.18 ERA. 260 innings pitched, 271 hits allowed. Allowed 24 homers, 45 walks, and 86 strikeouts. So not a big strikeout or walk guy. Put a lot of balls in play. Did allow a lot of hits. Against the lefties were 210, hit 210 against him, and righties 282, as you might expect. So, all right, so Al Smith comes to the plate. He hit 281 with 11 homers and 50 runs batted in 1954. Good eye, as he walked 88 times and only struck out 65 times. I wonder where my quick 1-1 is not here. Interesting. I don't know where that is. Oh, I think I might have hit a button first. So Cicada is chasing back. He's back to us. Cannot hang on to it. And coming into second, which should be ruled a double. So it's a pop-up hit down the line. They cannot come up with it. So it's going to be a double for Smith to lead it off. Yeah, I must have hit a button when I was talking or something. Alright. So Bobby Avila up now. Bobby Avila hit 341 with 15 homers and 67 runs batted in 1954. He also had a lot more walks than K's. 59 walks to only 31 strikeouts. Very good eye. Pitch on the way. And Dempsey does a nice job of keeping that pitch close in the dirt. So Smith holds at second. So good block by Dempsey. So 1-0 count. 1-0 on Avila. McGregor works. Avila opens up the bunt. Steps away from the inside delivery. Ball 2. So 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch. Grounded hard to third. Up with it is Hernandez. Smith is on his way off the bag. Hernandez fakes a throw over there. And it goes over to first. And Avila is gone. So Smith holds at second. So 1 down now for Larry Doby. Larry Doby hit 272 with 32 homers and 126 RBI. So excellent year for Doby. 85 walks and 94 strikeouts. So RBI opportunity for Doby here. 0-2 pitch. Doby hits a deep fly ball to right. Tracking us forward, and he runs it down for the out. Smith tags up and takes third without a throw. So 2 down now with the runner at third for Al Rosen. Cleanup hitter hit an even 300 in 1954 with 24 homers and 102 runs batted in. Again, another Indian with a good eye as he walked 85 times and only struck out 43. They would get shut out by the Giants in the 1954 World Series. 4-0. Ground ball to Cicada for 3 outs. So that's it, as the Cleveland does not score, and after 1/2, it's Cleveland nothing and Baltimore coming up. So the lineup for the hometown Baltimore Orioles is as follows. Al Brumley, the center fielder, bats first. Dan Ford, the right fielder, bats second. Shortstop Cal Ripken bats third. Batting cleanup is the first baseman Eddie Murray. Batting fifth is the DH Ken Singleton. Both Murray and Singleton are switch hitters. John Lowenstein, the left fielder, bats sixth. Len Cicada, the second baseman, bats seventh. The third baseman is Leo Hernandez, batting eighth. And on the mound, behind the plate, batting ninth is Rick Dempsey. So let's look at early Wynn stats. Early Wynn had an excellent year of 23-11 with a 2.73 ERA, 270 innings pitched, only 225 hits allowed, 21 homers, 83 walks and 155 strikeouts, and 2 saves. And opponents hit 226 against him all around. So a very tough pitcher to hit. So Al Brumley comes to the plate, hit 275 with 3 homers and 31 runs batted in. 31 walks and 33 strikeouts. So very good eye, as Brumley tended to put the ball in play quite a bit and did not strike out a lot. Versus lefties, he only hit 154, but against righties, who Wynn is, he hit 279. One-two pitch. Low hopper off the fist. 3 hops to Avila. On the first for the out. So 1 down. It brings up Dan Ford. Hit 280 with 9 homers and 55 runs batted in 1983. Hit 276 against righties. 0-1 delivery. Sharp hit grounder. Back up the middle. It's going to be a tough play. Strickland cannot get it, and neither can Avila. So base hit for Dan Ford. So 1 out and 1 on. First base runner for the Orioles. Brings up the Hall of Famer Iron Man, Cal Ripken. Cal Ripken Jr. Ripken hit 318 with 27 homers and 102 runs batted in 1983, an excellent year. Walked 58 times, struck out 97. Hit equally as well against lefties and righties, 312 against lefties, 321 against the righties. So Wynn looks in for the sign from Hegan. Here's the pitch. Checks the runner at first. No balls and 2 strikes. Gus works. And strike 3 called. So Ripken goes down on 3 pitches. So 2 down now. And that'll bring up another Hall of Famer, Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray hit .306 with 33 home runs and 111 runs batted in. Hit .315 against righties. Forward moves off first. 3-2 delivery. Forward's on the move. And Murray strikes out swinging. So back-to-back Ks to end the inning. So after 1 full, no score. So McGregor will face Wally Westlake to lead it off. Westlake hit .262 with 11 homers and 42 runs batted in. 26 walks and 37 strikeouts. One strike pitch. Ball to second. Sakata ranges to his right. Grabs it. Pivots. And throws Westlake out at first. So 1 down in the Indian second. Brings up Dave Philly. 2-2 pitch. And in his backhands, guns it and gets him. So 2 quick outs in the Cleveland second. Brings up George Strickland, the shortstop. Strickland hit just .213 with 6 homers and 37 runs batted in. 2-2 pitch. And strikes him out. So McGregor with his first K of the day. Second K of the day. Brings up Ken Singleton, the DH today. Another switch hitter in the Oriole lineup, including Murray. Singleton hit .276 with 18 homers and 84 runs batted in. Hit .284 against righties, with a 405 on base percentage and a .452 slugging. 3 balls and a strike on Singleton. And it's high and outside for ball 4. So leadoff runner is on for the O's here in the bottom of the second. Brings up John Lowenstein. Lowenstein hit .281 with 15 homers and 60 runs batted in. Hit .282 against righties. Primarily a platoon player. Did not hit against many lefties. With platoons with Jim Dwyer. Singleton moves over to first, 0-2. Wynn fires. Off-speed pitch in the air to right. Running for it is Philly, but he won't get to it. Singleton moves around third. Lowenstein stops at first with a single. And he'll stay there. Singleton will hold. Thought they were going to ask me if I wanted to send him. Probably wouldn't have with 1 out anyway. I mean, with nobody out. So runners at the corners for Sakata. Sakata much of a bunter? He's an average bunter. Just wondering if I want to try a... Singleton's a poor runner, though. No, we're just going to hit away. We'll hit away for now. Sakata, .254 hitter with 3 homers and 12 runs batted in. Only struck out 17 times. So 1-0 count. 1-1 pitch now. High in the air to left field. It's in the ballpark. Sakata skying on the Smith, and he takes it 1 away. See, Smith is average and Singleton is poor, though, so... Doesn't say how deep it is, though, so we're going to say no. Don't really have a lot of information there. So I don't want to risk it. I kind of wish they had like a little bit more information they would give you rather than just average. Average and excellent and very good are kind of vague terms. Plus you don't know how far it's hit into the outfield, just what percentage they have of scoring, all that. Too many unknown factors there to send them. So Leo Hernandez up now. Hernandez hit .246 with 6 homers and 26 runs batted in. Only hit .201 against righties. Didn't realize that. If I probably would have looked at that, I probably wouldn't have maybe not would have started him, but go with it now. So 3-1 count. And he walks. Low and away. So a good eye by Hernandez. So that's going to load the bases for Rick Dempsey. Catcher hit .231 with 4 homers and 32 runs batted in. .238 against the righties. 0-1 count. Wynn works. It's lined to left field. It's going to be a single for Dempsey, so Singleton will score. Lowenstein is around third. Hernandez past second. Lowenstein is fair runner. Still, there's only one out. I'm going to hold. So the Orioles are on the board on the single, bases loaded single by Rick Dempsey. Top of the order, Al Bumry up now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. And he's going to swing away. .3-1 pitch. And it's going to be ball 4 inside and high. So Bumry with the bases loaded walk. Gets the RBI. That'll bring up Dan Ford. The Orioles now lead 2-0. Ford 1 for 1 on the day. So Hegan goes out to talk with Wynn, tries to settle him down. Infield playing a double play def. Here's the pitch. It's a pitch out. The runners aren't going anywhere, so 1-0. Interesting call there. They thought they would have had a squeeze play on. Strickland dives and it's passing to left field, so Ford with a base hit. Hernandez comes in to score. Dempsey returns, makes the turn at third, and nah, he's only fair. So we're going to hold him. Not a lot of speed on the Orioles. Now, if it was Bumry, I might have sent him, but we'll leave that there. All right. So another run in as the turnstile continues. And Ford gets himself an RBI single. So 3-0. O's. That'll bring up Cal Ripken Jr. 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out his first time up. Cleveland playing back to 2-0 pitch. Hit in the air to right center. Moving over is Doby. And he picks it off on the run. Yeah, not the catcher. They can't do it with the catcher running. Plus we have Eddie Murray coming up, so we don't want to take the bat out of his hands. So Eddie Murray up now. He's capable of blowing this game wide open with one swing of the bat, as he hit 33 round trippers in 1983. Here's the pitch. Change-up tapped left off the mound. Hustling in his Wynn. But beats Regato to it. Guns it. And Murray beats the ball to the bag. So Murray hustles the first and gets himself an RBI single. So great hustle by Murray. And Dempsey comes in. It's now 4-0 O's. So that'll bring up Ken Singleton. 4 runs already in. First pitch on the way. Past the mound, left of the bag. Strickland able to knock it down. Gets a throw off to second. And gets him. As Murray's called out. So that'll do it. But the Orioles plate 4, and after 2 full, it's the Orioles 4 and the Indians nothing. So the Indians will send up Hegan, Regalado, and Smith up against McGregor now with a 4-run lead. Here's the delivery. Hitting the line to right center. Ford, right by the 309 mark, digs it out. Hegan's cruising to second with a double. So leadoff double for Hegan, the catcher. Brings up Regalado. Regalado hit .250 with 2 homers and 24 runs batted in. And let's just see what Hegan's average was. So I forgot to say it was .234 with 11 homers and 56 and 40 runs batted in. I think he might, even though they have nobody out, I just have a feeling he might be sacrificing, but let's go with a quick 1-1. Hegan moves off second, count even at 2. Regard kicks and fires, pulls an inside pitch to third, that'll freeze Hagan, and Regado fails to advance the runner. So line drive out. So 1 down. Hegan hold at second for Al Smith, top of the order. Smith 1 for 1 on the day. Doubled his first time up. 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to first. Hegan moves up, and Murray makes an unassisted play. So 2 outs now, with a runner on third for Bobby Avila. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Count 0-1. Pitch to Avila. Avila drives an outside pitch deep to right. In some parks it might be challenging, but not here. So Ford has room to run it down for out number 3. So let's look at the dimensions here. Straightaway center field is 405. Power alleys are 390 and 390. And then left center and right center are both 365, and left and right are 309. And this is at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, which I went to a game there back in 1970. I think it was 1979. I think it was the year the Orioles, they went to the World Series there against the Pirates. I think I've told this story before, but I went there with my sister, and it was my sister-in-law's sister and her, I don't know if they're married yet, but either her husband or future husband there. And they took us to the game, and we got really good seats at Memorial Stadium, and we got seat cushions signed by Steve Stone. And when I was doing the pictures of the Baltimore Orioles, I figured out the name of the other pitcher here. I think it was, let's see if I can go to the bullpen here. Yeah, I don't think I can go to it now, but when I do go to it, I'll bring it up here. Let's see if I can figure out who it was here off the. It was Steve Stone. It wasn't who I thought it was. Let's see who it was here. Check it out here. But yeah, I know it was Steve Stone, and they both signed the same seat cushion, I think. It was Steve Stone and, was it Storm Davis? No, it wasn't Storm Davis. It was a guy with curly hair. Sammy Stewart. I think it was Sammy Stewart. Yes. Because I remember the curly hair. It's something I just remember about that. So it was Steve Stone and Sammy Stewart. Steve Stone on the roster then? Maybe it wasn't 1979. Maybe it was 78. I'm pretty sure it was Sammy Stewart. Oh, this is the 83 roster. That's why I was thinking he wasn't on the team. So let's see. Let's go to 79 roster here real quick. Yeah, Steve Stone. It definitely was him. I know I got his autograph. And I think it was. So Steve Stone was 20. Yeah, Steve Stone was 25-7. He had a monster year in 1979. And yeah, Sammy Stewart. He was on this. So it was the two pitchers there for the Orioles. Don't know where those seat cushions are today, unfortunately. One of those things that your parents throw away when they sell the house, and you're not around when they sell the house. Anyway, I was off to college when they did that, so. Alrighty. Getting back to the action here. So, John Lowenstein will lead it off for the Baltimore Orioles here in the bottom of the third, with the Orioles up by 4-0. Lowenstein 0 for 1 in the day. Wynn with the pitch. Singled and scored back in the second. 2-2 pitch. Bounding ball to third. One hop to Regalado. Plenty of time. Cross to first. Throw is wide though, and Rosen comes off the bag. Tries for the tag, and he misses him. So Regalado will get an error on the play. E5. And Lowenstein reaches. So that brings up Cicada. Cicada 0 for 1 in the day. Yeah, I don't think we want. Doesn't really have much speed now. I might go for a hit and run though. Actually, he does. He only had 134 at bat, so that 16 is kind of deceiving there. 17 for strikeout. So we're just gonna swing away. Wynn eyes Lowenstein. 2-1 count. Wynn deals. Hard hit ground to the short. Second for 1. And it'll be a double play. So Cicada hits into the double play. So that brings up Leo Hernandez, who walked his first time up. 2 outs and the base is empty now. So 1-1 count. The pitch. Swinging a fly ball to center. Doby roves over and makes it for the out. So that's it, as the Orioles do not score after the double play. And we'll head to the fourth. No score. So Doby, Rosen, and Westlake up for the Indians here in the fourth. Flanagan McGregor pitching excellently today. So 3-2 count. What it'll do? McGregor deals. Doby takes a pitch up and in, drawing the walk. So leadoff runner is on. First walk by McGregor today. Doby has very good speed and very good stolen base ability, as he stole. How many steals did he have? Although he only had 3 stolen bases. We're not going to worry about him then. So it brings up Rosen 0 for 1. 1-0 on Rosen. McGregor's pitch. Takes it hard up the middle. Into center for a hit. And Doby will hold at second. He rounds the bag and thinks twice. So runners on first and second with nobody out. So the Indians have something going here in the fourth against McGregor. So it brings up Westlake. Westlake's 0 for 1 in the day. 2-2 pitch. Westlake bounces an off-speed pitch right up the middle. Flag down by Ripken. Takes to the bag himself. Across the first. Double play. So Ripken with a 4-3 double play. So excellent play by Ripken. And Doby moves to third. So runner on third for Dave Philly. Philly 0 for 1 in the day. Here's the pitch by McGregor. This Max has gotten up there. 1-1 pitch, ground ball. Right over the bag at third. And Doby will come in and score Cleveland's first run. And Philly has himself an 2-out RBI double. Mr. Brody is going into the co-host seat. He'll be here for this rest of the game. I bring up George Strickland. Struck out his first time up. McGregor wants to hold the damage to 1. Hitting the air out to Bumry. Center fielder's there. And that'll do it. So Cleveland's able to score a run, though, and it's 4-1 after 3.5. So that'll bring up Rick Dempsey to lead it off for the Orioles in the bottom of the 4th. Had himself an RBI single his first time up. One-two offering. Hard ground ball to second. Avila knocks it down. He covers. Throws to first. In time. So he gets the slow-footed Dempsey. Had plenty of time on that play, even though he bobbled it. So it brings up Bumry. Bumry walked and scored. 0 for 1 officially. Back in the second. He had a bases loaded walk. That's right. So 3-2 offering. Just a bit high as he lays off, and he'll draw another walk. So 1 out base runner for Dan Ford. Two and two off Gwynn. Here's throw to first. A low throw. And Rosen knocks down in front of him. Bumry gets back safely. I don't think we're going to run off Hegan. He's very good, excellent arm. So I was thinking about it, but I think we're going to keep Bumry at first here. 2 balls and no strikes on Ford. Kicks and delivers. Sends one airborne to right. Philly is backing up there, and he'll make the play. So 2 down now for Ripken. Ripken's 0 for 2 on the day. Bumry gets his lead. Pitch on the way. Chopper that Wynn will handle himself and throws Ripken out at first. So through 4 full, it's the Baltimore 4 and Cleveland 1. As McGregor takes the hill. It'll be Hegan, Regalado, and Smith. The top of the 5th for the Indians. They got 1 run back last inning. Looking to chip away a little bit more here in the 5th. Orioles looking to stop that. One-0 delivery. Shallow right center. Bumry Ford, and it's Ford. Takes charge and makes the catch. So 1 down in the Cleveland 5th. Brings up Regalado. Regalado's 0 for 1 in the day. Long fly ball to left. Bumry back. Bumry into the gap. And he runs it down for the out. So great running catch by Bumry for out number 2. So it brings up top of the order L. Smith. 1 for 2 on the day. 1-1 pitch coming. Hit on the ground, Ripken. On the backhand. Across the diamond. With a little arc. And the side is retired. So halfway through, Baltimore is up by 3. Heart of the order, Murray, Singleton, and Lowenstein up for the O's. Murray had himself an RBI single his first time up. Two-0 pitch. Murray out in front of the plate. It's going to be Wynn, barehanding it. Throws the first for the out. Score that a 1-3 and dribble it back to the mound. Brings up Singleton. He walked his first time up. He bounced out his last time up. He's 0 for 1. 3-2 delivery, and he strikes him out. So Wynn strikes out Singleton for his 3rd K of the day. He's also walked 4 batters. so he's been a little wild. So that'll bring up Lowenstein with 2 outs and nobody on. Lowenstein 1 for 2 on the day. Payoff pitch. Squibbed off the fist in front of the plate. Egan out quickly. Snap throw. And it hits Lowenstein. And he's safe at first. No, they're saying he's out of the baseline, though, so he's been called out. So the Orioles go in order in the 5th. And we'll head to the 6th with Baltimore maintaining their 3-run lead. So the second baseman, Avila, comes up now 0 for 2 on the day. Long fly out to deep right is last time. Pitch to Avila. Ground ball right back to Murray. He's got it. Waist high hop. And he outruns Avila to the bag. So 1 gone in the top of the 6th for the Indians. Brings up Larry Doby. Doby's 0 for 1 with a walk. McGregor looks in. Pitch on the way. Fly ball to right center. Bumry along with Ford. It'll be Ford. And he'll take it for the out. So 2 down in the Cleveland 5th. Cleveland 6th. We'll bring up Al Rosen. Al Rosen's 1 for 2 on the day. Single back in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to the left side. Ripken can't get to it, and Rosen will have himself a base hit. So Rosen with the 2nd hit of the day. 2-out base runner for Westlake. Westlake's 0 for 2 on the day. McGregor works from the stretch. 2-1. Kick and delivery. Fastball hit in the air to shallow left near the line. Lowenstein's over, and he makes the catch. So that'll do it for Cleveland in the 6th. And we'll head to the home half of the 6th with the Orioles up by a score of 4-1. So Sakata leads it off 0 for 2 on the day. 1-2 pitch. High pop fly. Strickland will play it for out number 1. So 1 away in the home half of the 6th brings up Hernandez. Leo 0 for 1 with a walk. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung and hit down to short off the fastball. Strickland has it. Flips over to Rosen. And he gets Hernandez. So 2 quick outs in the Orioles 6th. Brings up Rick Dempsey, who's 1 for 2 in the day. Have himself an RBI. Three-one pitch. Hit in the air to Doby in center. A lot of room out there. And he has it for the out number 3. So at the end of 6, the Locals lead 4-1. So we'll head to the 7th with the Orioles maintaining their 4-1 lead. So it'll be Philly, Strickland, and Hegan up for the Tribe. McGregor pitching an excellent game so far. 2 balls and a strike on Philly. McGregor kicks and fires. Swinging a towering fly to center. It's going nowhere as Bumry puts it away for his 3rd putout for out number 1 in the Cleveland 7th. So that brings up Strickland. Strickland's 0 for 2. Outfield playing it straight up. 3-0 delivery. And Strickland will take ball 4, so he walks on 4 pitches. Second walk of the day, McGregor. He's only struck out 1. So that brings up Jim Hegan with a 1 out and a runner on first. So 1-0 count. McGregor pitch to Hegan. Hard ground between first and second. Sakata won't run it down. So it's into right field. Strickland rounds second and decides to hold there, down by 3. So runners on first and second with the 1 away for Regalado. Baltimore will play in double play depth, hoping to turn 2 as Dempsey goes out to talk to McGregor. Sakata and Ripken join in the conversation. They go back to their positions. Here's the windup in the pitch. 3-2 pitch. McGregor deals. Lifted down the first base line, and it's going to drop. A run will score, and he reaches the other corner. Regalado picks up an RBI on a little blooper. So he get at third now. So runners at the corners. 1 run already in. 4-2 game now. It's going to be a mile-high pop-up back at first base. Sakata and Murray after it. It's Murray on the foul ground. And the runners will hold. So 2 outs now. So McGregor 1 out of getting away with only 1 run scored. Brings up Avila. He's held Avila in check most of the day. 0 for 3 on the day. So 3-1 pitch. McGregor offers. And it's ball 4. Looks like he was pitching Avila pretty carefully there. So that's going to load the bases for Larry Doby, the dangerous Larry Doby, who hit 32 homers back in 1954. McGregor's going to have to be careful with him. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. Not hit hard. Sakata's up with it. And over to Murray for the out. So McGregor's able to get out of it with only 1 run scored. And it's now 4-2 as we head to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch time here in Baltimore. As we take a sip of coffee. So it'll be the top of the order for the Orioles here in the home half of the 7th. Bumry, Ford, and Ripken. Bumry's been on base twice today with 2 walks. Also himself in a bases loaded walk back in the 2nd inning to score a run. To knock in a run. Here's the delivery, smoked over third. Regalado got a glove on it, but he just slows it down, which doesn't really help as Bumry is able to get into second with an easy double. So Bumry in scoring position for Dan Ford. Ford 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI. Pair of singles and 3 trips. 1-2 count. Bounce it to third. Regalado with the grab. Looks Bumry back to second and fires the first for the out. So 1 down for Cal Ripken. Ripken's 0 for 3 on the day, looking for his first hit of the day. This would be a great time if you're an O's fan. 3-1 delivery. And it's a high drive to center, playable for Doby. Over toward the left a bit, and he tracks it down for out number 2. He's very good. He's very good. We got Murray coming up next. Nah. Don't want to take the bat out of Murray's hand. So Murray 1 for 3 with an RBI. Steps into the box. Murray hopes to add to that Oriole lead with at least a single here. Pitch to Murray. Rolled off to the right. Avila is after it. Snags it. Throws quickly. Close play. And he gets him. So Murray beat one out earlier, but this time is unable to. And we'll head to the 8th with a 2-run Oriole lead, 4-2. Let's take a look at the Oriole pen here. Let's see here. So Tippy Martinez is the closer. He's a lefty also. Bring in Sammy Stewart too. He's a possibility. What do we got? Rosen, Righty and a switch hitter. Let's bring in Sammy Stewart. Yeah, we'll bring in Sammy Stewart. Yep, that was definitely the guy, one of the guys who signed. Sammy Stewart coming in. Oh, there's Miss Mags next to Mr. Brody, I think. That looks like her. Can't tell. Oh yeah, that was her. Sorry, Miss Mags, I didn't mean to disturb you. Just wanted to check and see if it was you. So Sammy Stewart is going to come in to relieve McGregor. Pitch 4 innings, allowed 2 runs. So Sammy Stewart comes in now. Stewart was 9-4 in the year with 7 saves, 3.62 ERA, 144 innings pitched, 138 hits allowed. Started 7 home runs with 67 walks and 95 strikeouts. So it could be wild at times. So Rosen in the box now. Fastball, curve, and change for Stewart. So 1-0 delivery as Rosen was 2 for 3 on the line to left. No. Caught by Hernandez on a leaping grab. So great leaping catch by Leo Hernandez. And there's one gone in the Cleveland 8th. That definitely was headed towards extra bases there. So Hernandez makes a great catch to prevent that. So it brings up Wally Westlake. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. This time he walks though. So 1-0 base runner. So tying run will come to the plate now. With Dave Philly now batting from the left side of the plate. Let's check and see how he is. And he's definitely not good against lefties. In fact, I don't think he even had a at bat again. I mean, oh, he gets left-handed pitching, so this is a righty. Oh, wait, sorry, they didn't have splits back then. I forgot that. No splits. Okay. So we don't know. So runner on first with 1 down. Right-handed Stewart comes off the stretch. Here's the pitch. Westlake breaks for second, and it's fouled back. So he's a little late on the fastball. So 0 for 1 now. 0-1 now. 1-2 count now. Pitch to Philly. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Stewart gets him swinging. And it's 2 outs now. So Stewart 1 out away from ending the inning. Brings up Strickland. Shortstop was 0 for 2 with a run scored. And it's going to be a pinch hitter. It's going to be Dale Mitchell come in the pinch hit. Mitchell, a .283 hitter with a homer and 6 runs batted in 60 at-bats. 9 walks and a strikeout. 3-2 on Mitchell. Pitch on the way. Is off for the pitch, and it's just beneath the knees for ball 4. So Mitchell draws a pinch hit walk. So as Dempsey goes out to talk to Stewart, tell him he only needs 1 more out to get out of this. So Jim Hegan, the catcher up now, he's got a couple hits on the day. And he's going to be pinch hit for. So Dave Pope is going to come in and pinch hit for him. Pope, a .294 hitter with 4 homers and 13 runs batted in. Interesting strategy here. Stewart in the stretch, 1-2 count. Stewart works the Pope. Grounded towards the second base bag. And it's going to be a base hit. Westlake turns third. Mitchell turns second. Westlake will score. And Mitchell is going for third. I'm going to go for third. He's got poor speed, 4 stolen bases, and only average speed, so we're going to go for third. So third, Bumby throws to third. Bounces in the dirt, and it gets, oh no, pass for Hernandez, backed up by Stewart, though. Whew. This Pope holds at first. I wonder if we would have had Pope going to second. I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe not, as he would have held there at first. So runners at the corners, 1 run in, just a 1-run ball game now. So Stewart needs to bear down now and get Regalado. Here we go. So Bill Glynn is going to come in and pinch hit. So going to the bench a lot is Cleveland. Bill Glynn hit .251 with 5 homers and 18 runs batted in. Lefty. 2-2. Stewart pitches. Strike 3. I was thinking about I should have gone to the closer there because he's a lefty. But it's all right as it works out as Glynn strikes out. Stewart gets him. So Harrigan will come in to catch for the Indians. Hank Majeski will play third, and Sam Dente is the new shortstop. Dente very good at shortstop. Harrigan very good behind the plate. Only a fair arm though, so that could be important. So we'll see if we can get a runner on, and maybe we'll try to steal. Not with Singleton though. We may lift him for a pinch runner if he gets on here. So only a 1-run game now. Singleton's 0 for 2 with a walk today. 3-2 pitch. On the ground right side. Avila with the play, and Singleton is out number 1. So it brings up Lowenstein. Lowenstein 0 for 3 on the day. Sorry, 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored. Full count. And it's going to be ball 4. Okay. See, I can always bring in Dwyer to see who I have on the bench. Oh, I guess it's not Jim Dwyer. Yeah, it was Jim Dwyer. What is his speed? Not really much there. Alright, which one of these guys? Oops. John Shelby has some good speed there, and he can play center. Can he play left? Yes, he can. Not very much though. So probably bring in Jim Dwyer or Benny Ayala. But I think Shelby is the guy we want to put in as pinch run for him for Lowenstein. So Shelby's going to come in and pinch run for Lowenstein. And we're going to attempt to steal here. Scotta stands in, 0-3 against Wynn. Snap throw to first. Shelby back safely, so we're probably going to. Let's try it again. Wynn goes to first. Shelby back well ahead of the throw. It's not getting much of a jump here. I'm going to keep trying it. Here's a delivery. Runner going. Pitch is called to strike. Now he throws to second. Wrong side of the bag. And he's in safely. Excellent. So they knew he was probably going, but he steals it anyway. So Shelby in scoring position now. Do I want to lift Sakata for a pinch hitter? Probably. Let's see here. I think Jim Dwyer, and then we'll do some kind of a double switch here. Yeah, Jim Dwyer is going to come on the pinch hit. And then we can bring in Rich Dower to play second and move Dwyer into left field. Excellent. Okay, we'll go with that. Oh, yeah, Sakata. There we go. All right. So Jim Dwyer is going to come in the pinch hit. 286 hitter with 8 homers and 38 runs batted in. 382 on base percentage. So even if he can't get a hit, I mean, he might get on base anyway. Well, we'll see. Hopefully he can get the job done here and give the O's a little cushion, a little breathing room. Oh, they're going to walk him. Forgot about that. That's all right. We'll take that. We'll take that. A lesser hitter they might not have done that with. So first and second now. He's got very good running speed, so that's good. So ball in the gap, could score 2. So Leo Hernandez. Oh my goodness. See, our backup though is not a very good. He's a veteran, but he's not didn't have a very good season. Aurelio Rodriguez. He only hit 119. However, and his fielding is, yeah, it's not that great. It's okay. It's not bad. What's Hernandez's fielding? Yeah, oh boy, Hernandez's fielding is a lot worse. I think we're gonna pinch hit for Hernandez. Let's see who we got. Oh, I should have gone. Oops, I should have gone for. Should have hit the batting lineup. All right, so who else can we bring on here? We're running out. Joe Nolan, the catcher. 277, 342. I think we're gonna. Ooh, Gary Renicky. Gary Renicky's got some pop too. I like Gary Renicky. I think we're gonna pinch hit with Renicky here. So a lot of strategizing going on here. All right, so Gary Renicky comes on the pinch hit. I think he was one of the guys that wore that mouth guard after he got hit in the face or something like that. I want to say it was him. I think it was. I think he had broke his jaw or something like that, so he ended up wearing. He had that guard on his helmet there over his mouth. I think it was him. Anyway, so Gary Renicky comes in, 260 hitter with 19 homers and 64 runs batted in. I could bring him to play left field too, right? Yeah, he's very good. So get some defensive decisions to make after this too. But let's see if we can get the job done and get another run home here. Wynn takes the sign. 1-strike pitch. Grounded past Rosen. Run down in the hole by Avila. Tumbles on the ground. No throws. Oh, now throws. And he gets Renicky at first. Shelby takes third. And second goes to Dwyer. So gets the runners over, but they're able to get an out. So it'll be up to Rick Dempsey. Can't really replace him with anybody else right now. Or can we? We got Nolan. Nolan's a catcher. And Nolan's a better hitter, I think, than... Yeah, we're going to bring in Joe Nolan. I remember him being on the Braves in the in 78, 77, 78. I remember him being on that bad Braves team. We're going to bring in Joe Nolan. So we're going to the bench like a madman. That's what it's all about. Managing the game. So Joe Nolan comes now, 277 hitter with 5 homers and 24 runs batted in. And he'll come in to catch afterward. So let's see if Nolan can get himself a single here and knock in a couple runs. He's got good speed on the bases. Here we go. So 0-1 count. The pitch. And it gets through Narragon. We got a glove on it, but that was it. And Shelby's in the score. Dwyer moves down to third. Oh, it's a pass ball. Oh, through Narragon, I was going to say. So it's a pass ball. So didn't even need a hit on that one. And so it's 5-3 now. See if we can get another insurance run here. 2-1 on Nolan. Wynn comes home. Slow ground ball up the middle. Glove by Avila. Cross the first. Very close. And Nolan is out. Well, we get it. So we definitely manufactured a run there. Not necessarily all our pinch hitting, but I think it had some effect there as I think Dwyer's intentional walk there was huge too, because they might not have walked the other guy who was playing left field or right field or wherever it was there. So strategy pays off. Not always in the way you think, but at least we got one run in. Okay, substitutions now. So we gotta. Well, we're gonna bring in. Do this anyway. So we're gonna bring in our closer, Tippy Martinez. That I know we're gonna do. We're gonna go to. Now we gotta go to. Oops. Go to batters. Okay, so now we gotta. Oops. Okay, so now we just gotta change our positions here. So Ripken, I think we said he was gonna be our. Is it left fielder? Yeah, I think left fielder. Yeah, 982. So Ripken is gonna come in and play left. Okay. Shall we play any defensive positions? Yeah, I think we're going to replace him. Who else? Oh, Dwyer, we need to give him a position. So who did Dwyer come in? Let's see here, though. What's Dwyer's fielding? Yeah, he only had 4 putouts there, so we're going to say Ripken because he's more likely to, even though his fielding percentage is a little bit lower, he's more likely to be the guy to play left field. So Dwyer, we got to replace him with a second baseman. So Rich Dower will come in here. And he'll be the new second baseman. I think we're good. Wait, we need one more. Oh yeah, no one's the catcher. Alright, so what are we missing now? First base, second base, shortstop, third base. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, did I want Dwyer to play third base? Could Dwyer play third base? That's the question. I think it's too late now. Oh, so can Shelby play third base? I don't think so. No, he can't. I thought I was going to have somebody else play third base. I guess we're going to have to bring in Rodriguez. I think. Oh, what about Ripken? Can Ripken play third base? Yes, but he can only play twice, so let's see about Benny Ayala. He can play left field. It's just that what's Ripken? He's only played 2 games there, but he's got no fielding percentage. So either, yeah, that's not going to help us, I don't think, if we put in somebody with 0 on there. It means he won't get to much. Rodriguez, not the best, but 970. I think we're going to go with that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to bring Aurelio Rodriguez. Hopefully he doesn't get up to bat because he's only a very poor hitter, only a 119 hitter. So we might have to pinch hit for him even though we have nobody left to play third. Maybe one of these other guys can play third or something. Somebody else can play left field. I don't think so, though. Alright, so he is our third baseman. Okay. So hopefully we can just close it out here and not have to worry about this stuff anymore. So we got our replacements. Ripken's in left. Rodriguez at third. Dower at second. And Nolan behind the plate with Tippy Martinez on the mound. Tippy Martinez with a 9-3 record in 1983 with a 2.35 ERA. 103 and a third innings pitched, 76 hits allowed, 10 homers, 37 walks and 81 strikeouts, and 21 saves. Lefties only hit 179 against him, and righties 225. So first up will be the top of the order. It'll be Al Smith. Al Smith 1 for 4 on the day. Orioles with a 2-run lead. 3-0 pitch. Curveball low. Oh, not a good start. We have the tying run. Bobby Avila. Bobby Avila hitless on the day. Has got a walk though. Payoff pitch to Avila. Avila swings. And he goes down and strikes. Foul tip. As no one holds on. So that'll bring Larry Doby. Doby 0 for 3 on the day with a run scored. Walked once. Smith being held on by Murray. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. So back-to-back Ks for Martinez. So the Cleveland's down to their last out. Brings up a dangerous Al Rosen. He had 24 long trippers in 1954. With one swing of the bat could tie it up. So no one goes out to Martinez. Make sure they're on the same page here. Rosen 2 hits today in 4 trips. Here's the pitch. Martinez to the stretch. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball to shallow right. Second baseman Dower. And he makes the catch, and that'll do it. As the Baltimore Orioles hold on and win 5-3. So an exciting game there at the end. A lot of managing there in that bottom of the 8th inning, but it paid off as we get that big insurance run. We might not necessarily needed it, but it gave us a little breathing room. So let's look at the box score here. And I'll try to make sure I remember to give the score sheet, as I think I forgot last game. So here's the box score. So why is there no? Oh yeah, there it is. So McGregor with the win, 1-0, 7 innings pitched, 7 hits allowed, 2 runs, both of them earned, 3 walks, 1 K, and 100 pitches, 59 strikes. So he was a little bit wild, but got it out and got the win. So Sammy Stewart came in and got a hold. Pitched in 1 inning, giving up 1 run, an earned run. He was kind of shaky. And Martinez, though, had a shutdown 9th inning. He did walk 1 guy, but struck out 2. Wynn went all the distance, all 8 innings for the Indians. Falls to 0-1, 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned. Was really wild, though. Had 6 walks. Issued 6 walks with only 3 strikeouts. 139 pitches, and only 76 of them were strikes. So roughly a 50-50 ratio there. Not what you want to see if you're a manager. So for the Orioles, Al Bumry, 1 for 2 with an RBI. Dan Ford, 2 for 4 with an RBI. Cal Ripken Jr. was an 0 for 4. Eddie Murray, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Singleton, 0 for 3 with a run scored. Lowenstein, 1 for 3 with a run scored. So the Orioles' heart of the order did not do a heck of a lot. Shelby came on as a pinch runner and scored. Rodriguez came on to play third base, did not get in the bat. Unsakata 0 for 3. Jim Dwyer came on as a pinch hitter, and I think he walked. Hernandez was 0 for 2 with a walk. 0 for 2 with a run scored. Gary Renicky, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Rick Dempsey, 1 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. And Gary Nolan was 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. Came on to catch in the 9th. So for the Cleveland Indians, Al Smith, 1 for 4. Avila, 0 for 4. Larry Doby, 0 for 4 with a run scored. Al Rosen, 2 for 5. Westlake, 0 for 3 with a run scored. Philly, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Strickland, 0 for 2 with a run scored. Mitchell, the pinch hitter, I believe, walked. Narragon came in the catch, did not get in at bat. Hegan, the catcher, 2 for 3. Pope, the pinch hitter, 1 for 1 with an RBI. Majeski did not get an official at bat, came in to play third. Regalado, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Glenn, 0 for 1 as a pinch hitter. And Dente, the shorts, came in to play shortstop defensively and did not get an official at bat. So your player of the game is definitely going to be Scott McGregor. He's pitched 7 strong innings, allowing only 2 runs, both 2 earned runs. And he's our player of the game. Dempsey with the game-winning RBI. So let's look at the score sheet. There's the score sheet. To check that out. Okay, and we'll go to the game log quickly. So there's a game log, and we'll scroll down and get the rest of it. Alright, so we'll save game stats. We already saved that, so we don't need to do that again. So, alright, so the Cleveland Indians fall to the Baltimore Orioles by a score of 5-3. Let's take a look at our standings here. So, again, not many games played, but we're starting to take a little shape here as we played our second game in our Division 1 here. So take a look at the schedule here. And if you'd like to see any of these games coming up, please let us know. Otherwise, we're just going to pick a random game, probably one from each division. You know, try to build this up evenly. So we'll probably pick one from Division 2 next time. We'll see which division until we get all the days games played. Still got quite a few to play, so there's some games here. So if you see any matchup you might like to see, let me know, and I'll do that one next. And there's the bottom part. So if there's any games in here that you'd like to see, please let us know, and we'll be happy to play it. We're going to eventually play all of them anyway, but if there's anyone you want to see sooner than later, let us know. So if you like these videos, definitely like and subscribe. We welcome you to the channel if you're new. You get a bunch of different series going. We got a Bobby Orr hockey series. We got a career replay. We have a Kyle Yastrzemski career replay. We have a Rob Gronkowski career replay, and we also have a Larry Bird career replay, all using Inside Sports games. So check those out. Those are a lot of fun. As well as a 1978 Red Sox replay, a 1905 dead ball New York Giants season replay, and lots of other little things too, and more to be added. So thank you for all who have subscribed, and all our future subscribers we thank you too. Check out our affiliate channels like Our Red Sox Fan, among others, ID Gesture, Tabletop Sports, Baseball Demos, Espo Strat, all great channels, as well as many, many more. Definitely have helped me to grow this channel, and I've learned a lot from them, and I thank them. So signing off here from Baltimore is Higher Ground Gaming with Eric and Mr. Brody and Miss Mag. So we will see you in the next ELO all-time sports, greatest teams tournament replay from Diamond Mine Baseball. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.